What's going on YouTube? This is Mr. AJ with the Aficionados. I'm here to talk to you about the newest episode of The Flash. The Flash is back. We took like a week hiatus last time. And to be honest with you, I'm tired of the breaks. I know a lot of people would disagree with me on this particular issue, but I'm so tired of breaks. I feel like, or if shows are going to take breaks, at least have them structured off, because I really do feel like my TV show rhythm was kind of like thrown off a little bit, you know, with the Flash just being off last week. But focusing on this week's episode, this episode was a goodie. I gotta say like that. Mind you, this is coming from someone, if you guys have watched it before, that I have not always been a fan of the Flash TV show, but this episode it really kind of hit my heart, and it was, I gotta put this, it's kind of a little bit hard to describe without ruining it, but you know what, let's just go ahead and dive into it, guys. Alright, so first and foremost, the thing I loved the most about this episode was all the pop culture mainstream references. We had a Kanye West reference, we had a Queens reference, we had a Dungeons and Dragons reference a little bit. So there was all these so many references. I was like, oh, did he just say Kanye West? Really, Kanye West? Kanye West. It was very good to see how Barry is training. He's trying to make himself stronger for the final confrontation when it comes to Zoom. But also, you know, as hard as you work, you gotta play hard. So you gotta eventually take time off to get into it, to start playing, just relax. So, and I've honestly almost never seen them do this in the Flash, for as much as they go through, just to you know what, guys, let's just go hang out. And they went out to the club, and the music was banging, and you saw Cisco trying to be Cisco was trying to do his dance with Kayla, and that scene was actually my favorite scene of the whole movie, just to see the team relaxing, having fun, and enjoying themselves without a ever-threatening Zoom or, you know, King Shark or something else just threatening them. It's good. Hey, sometimes you just gotta relax. While relaxing, we got to see a little bit more of Iris and Barry, and to be honest with you, I still hope they don't end up together. I like seeing them together, but because we have alternate Barry and alternate timelines and everything's still shaking up at this point, I hope at the end of the day that both of them find more solid relationships in separate directions. Even though them coming together wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, it's definitely better than Karen and Matt in the Daredevil series, as far as I'm concerned with right now. And we see how, you know, everyone is still feeling Iris. You saw how her editor was looking like, oh, this is a date, you know, when she was pretty much trying to stall out, trying to release that bad article about the Flash. They got robbed by another Speedster, which brings to the point where we knew this was inevitably going to happen, where other Speedsters were going to come into the Flash realm, or at least come into the Flash storyline. I mean, we had that with Zoom and Jay Garrett, and there was a little bit of maybe Patty was going to become a Speedster, and you know, we got my man Wally here. So the idea of other Flashes, other Speedsters was never going to come into about. But the thing that caught me off the most was was the fact that her name was Trajectory, and as Cisco says, the crazy ones always name themselves. Whenever something has a name, it's always either really badass or really crazy. And in this particular case, it was more so the crazy half. Trajectory is another scientist that helped Caitlin develop the Velocity 9 drug, which I really wish we had seen. I know I talked to Lance Scott on the phone. We were watching the episode together, and I know he disagrees with me on this one, but I really feel like if we had seen clues throughout the season, or even just a little flashback of how she was putting it together, you know, because I'm looking there's a lot of plot convenience for this character, where she works in a lab, she happens to be smart, and she happened to, even though Kayla only gave her a 2% of the formula, that she was somehow able to figure out the other rest of the percent. It was a lot of all of that. I know at the end of the day she was meant to be a throwaway character, but I love my character so much. I want to see them fully developed, or at least giving their proper due, but we only have 23 minutes per episode, so I get it. But I did also like seeing how addiction can sometimes cause people who are normally good to do wrong things, and that was an element of the show I have not seen so far. So now to really see it drive home, because we got to see a little bit with Jay, but now to really see how addiction can really it might not seem like it to people on the outside, but it really does become a voice in your head, and it can drive you to do crazy things. Why do the villains always commit petty crime? If I was her and I got the Flash powers, I would leave the city. I would full-fledged go someplace else, and like Brazil, and use my Flash power there and rob that place. Everyone always goes to they always stay in Coastal City, and then on top of staying in Coastal City, they always do petty stuff. You never ever seen someone who's like, you know, this was something that was going to set them up for life. It was worth the crime, because, you know, if we got away with it, and we did not have to deal with the Flash, we'd be set. Everyone always robs a bank, or robs a club or does something of that sort. Like, how about we just don't rob things? Or we are gonna rob things, let's rob like a diamond. Or, but yeah, let's leave town, go to a place where there's no superheroes, and rob that place and then get out the country. Main theme of this episode was taking shortcuts, drugs, steroids versus good old-fashioned HWD, hard-working dedication. And Barry himself was very tempted to take the Velocity 9 to give him the edge over Zoom. And we also got to see how hints, we know who Zoom is, but further solid hint of who Zoom is and why he's so powerful were seriously dropped in this episode, with not only Trajectory's lightning turning blue at the end, but also Cisco getting his vibe, which have always felt a little bit plot convenient, but because I love Cisco so much, I kind of just let it slide. But all, this was a good old-fashioned grade A solid Flash episode. And you know what else? Comment down below. Let me know what you think about the Flash. Let me know what you think about Arrow. Let me know what you think about Legends of Tomorrow. I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to Gotham, I'm sworn of Gotham. Gotham has become so hard for me to watch. I just can't stomach it no more. So I won't be watching that until at the very least the season's ended. I can just binge watch it. Maybe it'll get better then. But we got the week. It's just painful. But that's Gotham. Legends of Tomorrow is still really good. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is still my favorite show of all time. Comment down below. Let me know what comic books you guys are reading. If you guys read comic books, let me know what comic book TV shows you guys are checking out. How you guys feel about them. If you guys want to see my reviews, hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on Facebook or anything else. Or maybe just hit me up in the comments if you guys want to see videos. I love doing this. I make this for you guys. I can do this all day by myself because I just love this stuff. But I make it for you guys. So hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know how you feel. This is Mason AJ with the Aficionados, and I'm about to go watch me some more Flash.
Peace.
Why? You just couldn't help the Punisher line, could you?
Nope. That's that classic Punisher.